The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Carl Jung. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most profound quotes from the legendary Swiss psychologist Carl Jung. This powerful quote highlights a fundamental aspect of self-discovery and personal growth. But what does it really mean, and why is it so important in today's world? In this video, we're going to explore how Jung's wisdom can help us understand our true selves, how to stop living in the shadows of society's expectations, and how to finally embrace our authentic identity. Let's get into it. Before we dive in, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share with anyone who could benefit from this message. It really helps the channel grow and allows us to bring you more content like this. Let's break the quote down, piece by piece. First off, Jung calls it the privilege of a lifetime. So what does he mean by privilege? Well, it's not a privilege in the way we typically think about wealth or status. It's something deeper, something internal. To become who you truly are is not a given. It's a rare opportunity and perhaps a lifelong journey. Too many of us are caught up in living out the roles others expect from us. Parents, society, friends, even our own inner critics. These voices can drown out the true, authentic voice inside of us. But when you finally step into who you truly are, when you align with your core self, that's when the magic happens. It's not just a privilege, it's a transformation. Now, becoming who you truly are doesn't happen overnight. In fact, it can be one of the hardest things we'll ever do. Why? Because it means breaking free from the expectations that have been placed on us since childhood. It means questioning the roles we've been assigned, whether that's the perfect employee, the ideal parent, or the successful friend. You see, much of our identity is shaped by external forces, the job we have, the friends we keep, the image we project to the world. But how many of us have paused to ask ourselves, is this really who I am? Jung called this process of becoming our authentic selves individuation. It's the journey towards integrating all parts of ourselves, our conscious and unconscious, our light and shadow. Individuation is not about becoming someone new, but rather discovering the truth of who we have always been. It's about becoming whole. But to do that, we need to face the parts of ourselves that we've been hiding. It means confronting the shadow, those parts of us that we've repressed, the fears, the flaws, the parts of ourselves we don't like to acknowledge. But here's the thing. Embracing your shadow doesn't make you weaker. It makes you stronger. By accepting every part of yourself, you unlock the power of your full potential. That's when you truly start living authentically. The road to authenticity isn't always easy. It's filled with doubts, fears, and obstacles. It requires vulnerability and the courage to face parts of ourselves we might have spent our whole lives avoiding. But Jung teaches us that it's worth it. In fact, the true reward of this journey is freedom. The freedom to live life according to your own values, desires and passions instead of the ones imposed on you. It's the peace that comes from knowing that you are living in alignment with your deepest truth. And it's not just about theory. There are countless examples of people who, by following their own path, found true success. Think about Steve Jobs, who embraced his vision of innovation, despite being told he was crazy. Or Oprah Winfrey, who created her own narrative and built a media empire by staying true to herself. These people didn't follow the traditional road to success. They created their own. And in doing so, they showed us that being who you truly are doesn't just lead to personal fulfillment, it can also lead to incredible achievement. So, how do you start? How do you begin this process of becoming who you truly are? It starts with awareness. Take time each day to reflect on your life, your choices and your desires. Ask yourself, what parts of me am I hiding? What do I truly want out of life beyond what others expect of me? What is my authentic self asking me to do? It's about making small but intentional choices that reflect your true values and desires. It might be something as simple as picking up that hobby you've always wanted to explore, or speaking your truth in a conversation where you've been holding back. The key is to start small, but start. The more you align your actions with who you truly are, the easier it becomes to live authentically. Remember, as Carl Jung said, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. It's a lifelong journey, a privilege that only a few are brave enough to pursue, but it's a journey worth taking. If you're on the path to discovering your true self, I encourage you to keep going. Trust the process, even when it feels challenging, because in the end, the most profound reward is living a life that's uniquely yours. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on self-discovery and personal growth. Also, share your thoughts with us in the comments.